Alright guys, time to finish welding in the first bar and hopefully get the second bar welded in as well today.
Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird ass jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top bar. Take off the fabricated streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo.
Alright, so now that these are fully welded in, I'm just putting some rust inhibitor paint on there for now. Alright, so sort of this angle kind of sucks, but now I gotta figure out my measurements for the next one. Alright, so I'm gonna go from underneath to get a good mark. Alright, so I got my marks, know where we need to go. Now I just gotta cut this. I did know I was going to run into this issue where I hit on these. However, I do have a way around it. I came up with, I think, a better idea. I'm going to put these on a bit of an angle. This isn't final yet or anything. But that way I can just weld it up here because it's going to be bigger on the outside than the inside. So I can just put it here, weld it, make it look all nice and have all the same angles and everything. So it'll look pretty cool. Basically what I'm doing, I put this back in the middle here and I got these on there to make sure that it's straight. Got this spare piece that I was just practicing. Put that on top. And I'm gonna just put like 2 tacks on either side. And then that way I can take the bottom piece out, weld this bar into the thing so I have it even the whole way through. And then I'll just zip the tacks off and then weld in the other support, and then that should be good. So it's all made up. I put these on the ends as well just so it has something to rest on when I weld it in. But let's go see how it fits. I got a little ahead of myself by putting the end caps on before testing if it would fit. As you can see, I have extra, which is good. Yeah. Rather have extra than not enough. So that means I'll just zip these 2 tacks off here and grind it down on both sides just a little bit. They're really secure now, so I'm going to take these off and I'm actually going to turn this into a plate to weld across the top here. Basically just cut the top off and then I cut it into 2 little sheets, so I'll use that as a little top bracket. Slowly but surely it's coming together. These bars are all welded in now. Not the cleanest, but I'll clean it up and make it look better. So basically what happens next is I want to do sheet metal across the whole thing. As you can see, the cutout is perfect down there, so I just got to get some 90s for that. And we're all lined up at the top, so I'm pretty happy with this. What's up everybody? Today is the day I got sheet metal. However, there is a movie getting filmed next door, so I can't grind or weld or make any real noise, but I do want to do something to these taillights, so let's get these off. All right guys, so here's my taillights. As you can see, they're a little worse for wear. They're not in the greatest shape. This one lost its chrome. This one looks the best out of them all, but like the edges aren't black anymore. These are just cheap eBay taillights, and I want to make them all red. My original idea was to spray it from the back and see if I could get them all red just using the VHT stuff, but I know I won't be able to get it. First, I'm going to try and just spray the front side, see what it's like, and then if it's no good, I'll take it off and then use tint. And then if that's still no good, then what I'll actually end up doing is just ordering a new set of these ones and keeping them in better condition. So let's tape them up and get ready to start spraying. All taped up now. Just gonna put this on and hope I don't regret this. First coat done on that, I'm gonna go and tape this off while I wait for this to dry a little. It's gonna at least need 1 or 2 more coats, but I'm not gonna do them all at once because I want to have something to compare it to without unwrapping it, if that makes sense. These ones are almost done. This one up here. As you can see, it's close, but not quite. So I'll do maybe one more coat on that one and then pull the tape off and see. Also, while I'm in between coats on that, I just put my template up on the sheet that we bought, and I just marked it out roughly. Obviously, I got to go over it again, get the lines looking a little better, but this is what we'll be cutting. I'm using a 3 by 5 foot sheet of 16 gauge for the trunk. So this is a thick, normally for floors and stuff, people use 18 gauge, I see a lot, but I just wanted to get a little bit more. And then this is a 2 by 3 section, which I'm going to be using to start the firewall, which is going to be the back of this. So I just took the first one off, and man, this could look pretty sick. So this one's almost done. To do a couple more coats on this one, and then we'll see. All right, this came out 10 times better than I was expecting. This looks sick. Yeah, this is super cool. Let's put them on the car and see how they look. All right, all red tails goes hard. That's sick. All right, guys, so back to it. For the firewall, I have the back of the seat here, the back seat. It's attached to this carpet. I'm gonna try and pull it off. I assume it's just these tabs and then these Phillips heads. So I'm just gonna pull those off and go from there. All right, so I got all those out. Oh, okay. This is actually a metal piece. Didn't even think that would be metal. Okay, and then carpet just comes back, and then there's a whole bunch of rust under there. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this rust before I put the new metal behind there, just because I don't want the rust dust on the new metal, even though I'm painting it anyways. Still don't want it there. All right, so before anything else, I'm going to get this template for the back of this. There's probably better ways to do this, but this is the way I'm gonna do it. So I'm just lining this up. I'm gonna draw a line around the edge, cut that out, and then I'll worry about the holes for the little tabs in here. And then I'll figure out a way to connect it, whether I'm gonna weld it in or bolt it in. Probably bolt this one in. This is a 2 foot by 5 foot section. I'm leaving this so that I can fold this tab down. That way I can have something to attach the cover to. It'll all make sense when I have it all together, but trying to explain it's a little bit difficult. Got the main shape cut out. Now I'm just cutting notches in these to get these out, and then I'll test fit it. So it's coming together here. I folded up the back and cut some triangles in there. I'm just gonna tack this together like that, just to test fit it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you wear gloves and safety goggles. All right, so we're in there. My folds worked. There's a gap there. So what I'm gonna do is fold these back down and then trim as I go. But one step closer. This is sick. Fits really nicely around the edges and everything too. So I'm gonna stitch weld it onto the bottom, but I want to make sure there's enough weight on the sheet to make sure it's sitting with pressure down. So put some stuff in there that weighs enough, I hope, and then yeah, should be good. So just cut a hole in for the outlet for the fuel cell. So let's do a first test fit. I can trim a bit more up front here, and I think I will. Yeah, might as well, because you know, the more the merrier. That's hot. It's actually nice because I went a little bit over, so I can tack this on there more, so I can have just even a little bit more security. So, well, might as well do that now too. That's probably fine. Shake the whole car with that. Now let's see how it fits in there. Oh yeah. That's nice right there. I'd say that's pretty freaking good there. Let me mark that. One thing you may have noticed is I offset it a little to the left. And that's because the battery is going to go on this side. And I want to put up a little wall just to have the battery all secure. But this is how we're looking now. Yeah, let's keep going. Also decided to mount the wing. Hard to tell whether or not I'm going to like it without having the bumper and fenders on. I think it'll be cool, but obviously we'll try it again with the bumper and the fenders on. From the back, I guess it's pretty sick. With the vented hood and everything, I think it'll be cool. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. We're getting a lot of progress done. Just working on it daily, so stay tuned for more. I'm trying to upload weekly now. If you guys haven't noticed already, you probably have. But anyways, guys, I'm looking forward to next video where we mount the fuel cell. And then the next step after that is to start ordering the fuel stuff and get this car running again before I turn it around. And then actually I'll probably do the over fenders first, and then I might turn it around and pull the motor and do the engine bay. But anyways, stay tuned for more content. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.